Really nice thing, that.
And I don't even know what that does. There's just so many things to do around here. Luckily, Sarah's brought in an item that's pretty useful when you have 101 things to do. Or at least it was in Victorian times.
I brought with me today a chatelaine which belonged to my grandmother.
Tracy, what do you think?
I wish the chatelaine was silver, because if it was silver, then it would be like the crown jewels. But unfortunately, it's just brass, so the money is not going to be great.
Oh dear. Well, hopefully it'll be enough for our Sarah.
Ideally, I would like about £100 for the item.
I know what you brought up, but do you want to tell me a little bit about it?
Well, I believe it's called a chatelaine.
Yeah.
That's how you say it. And it belonged to my nan, who had it on display in her hallway.
Right.
For as long as I can remember. Sadly, she passed away this year. She would have been 99. And I believe it belonged to my granddad, so her husband's mother. And that's really all I know about it.
So it is a chatelaine. Basically, it hooked on a belt.
Okay.
And it had bits and pieces that used to dangle down. The useful things, so you'd have a notebook, you'd have things that you'd use around the house, in the kitchen, sometimes keys, there could be all sorts, scissors, and they all attached, usually onto a belt. I think this is Edwardian, so that would fit in with your grandmother's mother.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be about 1900s to about 1920.
Yeah, I mean, my nan was born in 1922. So.
Yeah, so, yeah, I would say that period. I think it's actually brass, this one.
Okay.
Do we know what any of these other things are?
The long pointy one was maybe scissors, like nail kind of scissors.
Yeah.
And the end one maybe a thimble holder. I'm not too sure.
You find them with all sorts on. So why are you going to sell it?
I think because it's not something that either my mum or me or my sister would probably have on display at home.
Yeah.
And it's just a shame for it to just sit somewhere in a cupboard or in a drawer and not be used or on display by somebody.
You wanted to go to somebody who's going to appreciate
and
it.
look after it, yeah.
What are you going to do with the money if I do actually manage to buy it today?
We would like to buy an item of jewellery, just so, as a memory of my nan, really.
Yeah, that's quite common, that actually. Yeah. People do, they'll sell bits and pieces and they'll buy one single piece. So it's not mega valuable, I'm afraid. I'll get some cash out and we'll see where we can go. Okay. I'm going to say 20, £30. I feel really tight and measly here.
I would say that's not enough.
Well, if I'm miles away, then we're going to be in trouble. So I'm going to pop you £20 on there, take that one, and I'm going to say 40 quid, and that's it for me.
Is that your final?
It is, and I'm sorry it's so measly. I think it's measly.
Okay. Well, I would rather go to auction.
That's brilliant. Well, I hope it does well for you. I'm sure it'll probably do more than £40.
Thank you.
But thank you for bringing it in.
Thank you. I think the offer was a little on the low side, so I'm excited to go to auction and see what the item can fetch.
I really hope it does a lot better than my offer, because it was measly.
You said it.
Sorry.
An auctioneer Richard Winterton is confident he can do better.
Tracy offered £40 on the day. We're going to beat that.
Unfortunately, Sarah couldn't make it to the auction, but David's here to look after her interests.
Sarah brought along a rather nice chatelaine. She can't make it here today. I'm looking after her interests. She sat down with Tracy, and Tracy she made an offer of £40. Now, I know it doesn't seem a great deal, but the estimate on the day was 40 to 60, and the auctioneer said 30 to 50. She set a reserve at £40. Is it going to make it? Well, let's hope so. It's coming up now.
Right, we get a 171A now. The shuttle in there, a bit of interest. We're in at £70.
Straight in at £70. Pretty good.
£70 a bid, £80, £90.
Well above the estimate from the auctioneer and the off-screen.
£90 a bid. You're coming again.
On the internet.
Hammer's up at 90. All done. And sold.
Okay, the gavel went down at £90. A quick calculation. Take off the commission. That leaves £73 that I will be sending off to Sarah. 73 quid. Real deal.
And Sarah was pretty pleased with that result.
Hello Tracy, I'm glad that I stuck to my guns because I knew that it was worth more than you offered on the day. So it's your loss, really.
Oh, I'm really pleased he's done that kind of money. It just shows you just don't know.
What we do know is that we're giving away our biggest cash prize ever.
Here's a reminder about this fantastic cash competition prize. It's £100,000. It's the most we've ever given away in the show's history. One person will win it outright. It could be you, but you need to enter the competition. Good luck to you all.
This is week 2 of our 3-week prize draw that gives you a chance to win an amazing £100,000. Go to the website. Entries cost £2. Text WIN to 68123. Text costs £2 plus 1 standard network rate message. Or call 0906 8788 Calls cost £2 plus your network access charge. Alternatively, post your name and phone number to DRD 0986 PO Box 7558 Derby DE1 0NQ. Entrance must be 18 or over. Lines close Monday the 24th of January at 10 a.m. Everyone has their dealer of choice on the show.
Oh, I love Tim. He's my favourite.
Well, I was hoping to get Karen because I just think she's absolutely gorgeous.
How about 120? And I give you my phone number.
And Karen knows who hers is today.
I've always wanted to meet Simon.
Your wish is granted.
I'm Simon, nice to meet you.
Yes, and to you.
But careful what you wish for.
Lovely, lovely quality ironwork. But, don't think it's worth a great deal of money.
You might not be Karen's favourite for long, Mr. Schneider.
Karen, you brought in this iron plate.
Yes.
What can you tell me about it?
It's a Coalbrookdale plate. My grandfather was presented it in late 60s or early 70s. He died in 1974. It was on the Ironbridge Gorge Museum Trust.
Okay.
And he was presented with 2. My father's got one and I've got the other one.
Right.
And it's just been under the bed in a suitcase for the last few years.
So if we look at the reverse of this, we can clearly see Coalbrookdale inscribed on the back. Coalbrookdale, I think it began around 1765, the factory.
Yes.
In the Shropshire area, which isn't a million miles from here, I suppose, is it?
That's right, about 20 minutes away.
I think it was only recent, I'm not quite certain, but I think it was recently closed down, wasn't it?
I think so.
Wasn't it in the 70s, something like that? Or
Yes.
more recent? Now, value-wise, obviously, the things that have more value are the antique
Yes.
pieces that they made. But this still represents a really good example of the work that they did, and it's all about the casting. We can see the really wonderful quality. When you think this is iron,
Yes.
and it's all been carved out to,
That's right.
with this decoration. You've got what look like mermaids, you've got horses galloping, really, really decorative. In practical terms, I suppose it's a fruit dish, isn't it?
I would think so.
You know, you can also have it on the wall as a plaque. So if you managed to sell that today, Karen, what would you do with any money that you...
I would either go on a family meal or go on a day trip.
Oh, well, that's quite nice.
Yes.
It's nice to remember your grandfather in some way.
It is.
Yeah. Well, look, shall I put a bit of money down and we'll see how we go?
Yes, please.
Let's see how we get on. I would offer you £40.
A bit more, please.
You want a bit more? Well, look, this might be a good time to see what Mr. Dickinson thinks about Coalbrookdale.
Yes, please.
Well, I haven't had a good look at this yet. Now, first of all, is it marked Coalbrookdale?
It is, David. It says
Any
on the
age
back.
with it?
About 60s.
Well, Coalbrookdale, we all know, I mean, they're local in this area, made some amazing cast iron things during the Industrial Revolution.
That's right.
I've got 30 to 50 pounds on this. If you want to gamble, I'll take you. But in my opinion, 40 quid, not a bad offer.
Thank you, David.
Yes, I'll accept the £40.
Wow, because that's just the power of Mr. Dickinson. He comes up over a few words. I've been speaking for ages, got nowhere. He comes over 2 seconds later. She's putty in his hands. £40, you happy with that, Karen?
I am, yeah.
I hope you put it towards a nice little meal or something with your family.
I will.
And we could all do a little chorus of Any Old Iron now, couldn't
Yeah,
we?
we could.
Any old iron, any old iron, any old iron.
I just made £40 from Simon. Thank you, Simon. I will be taking my family out either for a family meal or go on a day trip.
Thank you very much, Karen, for the Coalbrookdale play. You've gone off with your £40 and there's only really one thing to say. Any old iron, any old iron.
Oh, no, he's on one again. Can someone turn him off? That's better. After the break, a big blingy ring
Go somewhere, sis.
fails to sparkle in the den.
It's not really what I'm looking for at the moment.
Oh, it's absolutely gobsmacked.
But will it shine in the sale room?
At 800 bid, 850 bid, 900 bid.
What?
Yeah.
Adjustable beds from Willowbrook sponsors everyday favourites.